Hey everybody, I'm gonna do week one of my Allied invasion using B17 Flying Fortress Leader. I've also decided to throw together, well, I already threw together, decided to try to play the single bomber variant also with this, test out that part of my vassal module. My group is going to be part of the 306th, which is one of my medium groups. And there will be flying the Lucky Lady. Um, what we're going to do here, I was going through my log, and until I go through and do each individual log, um, I'm not happy with it with the six tabs. So we're just going to have one for now because it's very time consuming to go through and assign each one of these blocks to each log sheet, and you got to name each log a different name, or um, it was complicating things loading saved games, and I don't know how I did it in another module. I upgraded and it worked fine there, but it's not working here. So I'm just going to stick with one log sheet for right now, and I encourage everybody to use either the paper or the Excel version, because this is only worth 2 months, and I mean, that's going. Most campaigns are longer than that, and until I set up something to clear the whole page, it'll be a pain in the butt to go through and clear everything out. So um, it is what it is right now. That's what happens when you work and put things together, and you're not an expert at it. Is you get setbacks, but it's still playable. Like I said, I suggest the Excel version anyway. As you see, I filled everything in for this. I have the wing commanders put in with the groups they'll probably fly with all the time. That's not set in stone. They can fly with anyone fly with any group within their wing at any time. Just one mission per week. That's all. And I didn't put this back in. I had to. I lost a lot of stuff when I started back over because I didn't like what they were doing. They work fine when you fire up a new game, but as soon as you fire up a save game, you can't select any of the uh, boxes in the other sheets, and I'm done messing with it right now. And it was very frustrating, and so I just will stick with the one. Which is one of those things is why we tested. I'd hate this to include it in the file I send out for people to use, and it don't work properly. So it looks like it also slowed down my module for the save game, and I really don't feel like loading it all again. So we're going to get through. I'll finish filling it out, and after that we're going to use my Excel. And then I'll check it again on another game, because I'm not going to start this one again. I want to at least play a few weeks of this through, or a couple months, just to make sure that everything else is working fine, and that all the cards I need assigned here are here. All right, so we get anyway, that it does work. It just a step back. That's all. We had 3 leftover SO points from the start. We're going to get 28, which is 31. But we have the ASW down here, the submarines, and they take 2 away from us. So we start out this week with 29. Now, we also got to remember that if we buy um, B17 groups, they cost us 4 points less. I still am confused by that. I got to dig into the. Maybe I'll pause this and go dig around Board Game Geek and see if I can find something on that Allied Invasion special rules. I shall return. Looks like they're just DRMs for all the. There we go again, sneezing when I'm recording. I don't sneeze all day long till I start recording. Must be allergic to recording. Looks like they're just DRMs for all the bandit attacks and flak attacks. So that's going to suck. All right. Anyway, so what we're going to do with our 28 points to spend, I really think this early in the game, I want to just hold on a second. I'll be right back. Oh boy, sorry about that. Um, we're going to do 2 missions in an ASW. We can put a B24 on the ASW. And I think it is that important to get rid of him that we'll put the bomb toting mama on the ASW. Nope, that doesn't stack, so I've got to readjust that one. But, we'll put him on our, that's the 458th. We're going to be ASW. All right. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. Um, get out the old sequence of play. We did our SO points. We're not going to purchase anything. I think we're going to stay as put. Recon missions is what we're going to do right now. We have 2 recon missions we can use. We roll 1, we lose them. Everything else we get results. Um, I got a question again. I'm going to go look at. I'm going to pause you a little bit while I go and double check to make sure how the ETO tactical targets work. I know that we need to put three or more hits on, say, this bridge. And air to ground is -2. What I'm not sure about is I don't think they have flak on them. And I think that's the only difference between them and a regular target. I'm going to double check that. I'll be right back. Alright, the rules don't specify, and I don't see anything right off the bat. On Board Game Geek, I'm going to play it as there's no flak on them because I don't see it in the rules. And we just put we resolve one bomb at a time against the name our target, resolve that bomb, and then we do the next. We're attacking all the ETO targets in the same hex as the ETO theater counter is in. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to send two groups up against the ETO targets and ASW there, and I think we're going to try to send my deep threat up against something deep just to get a deeper strike in there. We can go 8. 3 is, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically, I'm just trying to think of what I want to try to get in after. I'd like to get in after this heavy aircraft factory before we get too many bandits on the table. So I think we're gonna recon that one, and then we're gonna recon something simple right across the channel from us, 1 or 2. No, let's go for an airfield. Let's go for 6. We'll recon 6 too. Alright, so we're going to recon target 3 in Leipzig, Germany. We roll an 8, and already my expenditures have paid off as we get high intel on that target, and that's one mission done. Then that's good. That's a deep threat. And for the second roll on the target 6 in that's in Werl, Germany, airfield, we got a 10. Wow. And we have, like I said, this is why I go for the good recon. It's worth 16 points for me. Those two will make a big difference. So our first mission target is going to be the ETOs in 10, and we're going to send our second and third wings at them. So I'm going to put ETO on all of those as my first mission of the day. Make note that I am not buying an extra bomber or anything right now, even though they are cheaper. I'm going to send the 20th in with the ETO. Alright, and we're going to line them all up right now. He's going to assign his escort. We are going to, who do I want to lead? Definitely not him. They're all zeros, so let's just go ahead and we'll put Scarlet up in the lead, 306th. Oh no, better not do that. Yeah, what the heck. And we'll have Wilson fly with them. Then we'll put Ray in the bell. And we're going to put, we'll have Raper come in with the, who did I put him with? Yeah, 398th. him come in with the 398th. A lot of guys flying, or commanders flying in this mission, because we're early on. We can actually combine wings and mission. We'll send him group 4. All right. Nope, don't need that. And I'm clicking too fast. There we go. Get all these over here. We'll pull them up to our setup area. Yeah, pretty close. Didn't expect it to be that close. Alright, and we're going to fly high with the 22nd. Alright, then the second mission, we're going to go after AC 25 in Leipzig, Germany. We're going deep. And that's just going to be 2 bombers, the 499th and the 458th. And really all I hope to do is put some damage on that so we can return after, and this is wishful thinking, that we destroy the, oh actually it's not going to be those. It's going to be the 93rd, because I am using the better, longer ranged, or not better, but the better enter the grounder on the ASW, because I think it's that important to get rid of that. So the 93rd and the 458th will be going, or 449th will be going after Berlin, or not Berlin. Yeah, it is Berlin. And the 458th will be going after ASW, and the remainder of my craft will go after the ETO targets and try and get some of those out of the way. 357th will join the long range group going into Berlin. And that's a wrap. That's the recon. We're going to determine the weather. Get our weather chart out here, though I know it pretty well by now. England is partly cloudy. Zone 1 is partly cloudy. Zone 2 is partly cloudy, barely. Zone 3 is clear. Oh, that's gonna create extra bandits, I'm sure of it. Select targets to attack. I already got ahead of myself and did that, but we'll make it official now. 1 will go after the ETOs. 2 will go after the AC-25 target 3. We're not going to delay anything. We have already assigned groups to mission. We've assigned a group to ASW. We got no diversions. We're going to arm bombers for the first mission. All right. So we did not spend any points so far. We have 29. And I think it's that important to get these ETO targets out of the way that we spend some hard-earned cash on those. So we have some B17s. I will not spend any extra cash on him. He's just along for the ride, in my opinion. You know what? We'll give him a couple of M43s. 2 points ain't going to hurt to spend on him. That's his full bomb load. Raper is a +2, so here's hoping. I'll put the high flying ones on him. Do I want to do the M44s? Yeah. Either that or split them up. You know what? Let's spend the extra cash, go for those, and then we're going to throw 2 of these at it. The other guys, let's see, that's a B17. I'm not as desperate. So an M34 at it. And let's go with incendiary on that. Actually, let's send an incendiary in on, here's hoping too. That's 6. Never mind, getting ahead of myself, acting like I have an 8 there. Scarlet will take the incendiary and send an M34 along with them too. Alright, that's 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13 points used up on this mission. I think it's worth the extra weight. Purchase equipment. Don't need any yet. I would like to pick up that H2X radar. And we're going to need chaff eventually, but not today. But if we pick up that radar, we get we lose that penalty on mostly cloudy. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick that up for Memphis Belle. Okay, and now we'll stay with the card. Alright, and that's 3 more points. That's 16 for this mission alone. Alright, and so we're going to place commander tactics counters. We have a lot of commanders on this one. Wilson gets the concentrate fire. Ray gets the evasion. And Raper gets concentrate fire. See if any of those come into play. He has a transportation, 80 ground +1, but we're not going against transportation. Okay, pre-mission, 306th is us. Over here, I've never played this before, so we're gonna get ourselves used to doing this too. If a bomber is undamaged, roll on the bomber position chart to determine bomber position and group, and we are undamaged. So we need to roll a D10, and we are -2. So we're going to roll a D10 -2. 8, 6 is going to put us right square in the middle. Alright. If bandits attack the group, then we will go and see that. And this is officially mission 1. So there we go. And you know what? Before we take off on mission 1, we're going to use 2 XP to get our lead air to ground up in case we do become lead. Helps decrease, Greg, not increase. And we're going to increase this 1 to a +1. Yeah, I know they're hard to read. That's the original color, and I think I'll change that. It looks a little better on my other screen. So I'll play it over there. Yeah, barely better. So we're ready. We're just waiting to see if bandits attack our group, and if they do, then we got to go back to that thing. So we are then at Setup display, mission counter. We're going to 10, so we don't need to do anything but put a target. Roll for Luftwaffe response. And there is no modifier for anything but our friend up here. And he is the modifier, so weather doesn't attract anything. 8, of course we did. And we're going to see right off the bat how well we do, because the 8 is high. Alright, so that's not too bad though. We got we're going to have 5 bandits come at us, or 5 squadrons come at us. Draw target bound event card, and this usually hurts too. Bomb jettison. Of course it is. That's why I usually leave junk bombs, or at least one junk bomb on each plane. We'll start on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 2, and of course, with the guy who I didn't put junk bombs on, he's going to return one of his costly ones to the magazine. That's what I get for not doing what I normally do. I discard that. Discards, by the way, are down here. Alright. Move mission towards, counter towards target. And that is over target. We're going to perform formation check. If dispersed and under dispersed, we got Luftwaffe interception. First, we're going to draw the one on the black side, and that will be BF-109. Let's see if my it doesn't look like my no, some of them my layers not working on BF-109s. I bet you saw the BF-109s. I'll have to go in and do that. They need to be flipped over. Alright, BF-109s, make a note to myself. My outline layer's not there. That's new. I must have messed something up. Alright, then we're going to go draw on the white. And there's 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3. Told you, when I draw, there we go. Live, I usually don't get too many breaks. Well, it's actually it's almost the same as 2 no bandits, because one of those was there. He gets to choose on 5+ if he's going to yes, he can choose who he goes up against. He will definitely take the guy that gets 2 turns, and we will go after, let's take him too. And oh no, the Focke-Wulf. Give our bombers a break. And he'll return to bandit's deck, and we're going to roll 1 die. 4, because of the group on the defense commander. We got these guys all grabbing up on the 91st. And I was kind of hoping they'd go after me so we could use a single plane, but it didn't happen. Alright, resolve bandit attacks. So we're all slow. This early in the game, I know we are. We do have evasion, concentrate fire. Concentrate fire gives us a +2 air to air for that turn. Evasion gives us 2 rolls, but we can't attack. I mean, gives 2 rolls against us, but we can't attack. So he can use his evasion when they come after him. He can't, regardless. We're -2 because of the special rules. -2 on bandit attacks. So -2, and then minus his durability of 1. That's -3. That's 6-3. That's a miss. Helps advance the counter. And the second guy's going to come in and he's a -3, 9, 6, and that's going to be a hit. And we get a damage. Alright, down here, we'll resolve this first. He'll get the fire back, and we're going to go ahead and use our concentrate fire because this is the only time we're going to have bandits attacking us. He's going to add +2 air to air, and I believe that's on all attacks this turn. For one attack on the declared bandit. So we're going to use our concentrate fire on the BF-109. All right, and we're a +3, +4, +5. -0 is a +5, and we roll a 10, so we get a kill right off the bat. So the BF-109 goes down. We delete the concentrate fire. We give a kill to the 20th. The windows open all over the place here. 20th gets a kill. That's an experience point for the promotion, an experience point for the group XPs, and we're going to move this counter to 1. Alright, now he gets to attack the second one, which is the +3. The Focke-Wulf subtracting 1 is a +2, and then he gets a 1, nothing there. Alright, over here, BF-110 comes flying in. He doesn't have rockets or anything, right? Nope, just group attack U-boat support. Alright, as if that's not enough. That's going to be -2. 91st has a durability of 1, so it's going to be a -3. Remembering we have the -2 because of all the bandit attacks and the rules here. So flak will be heavier, bandits will not be as good. -3. That's 3, that's going to be a miss, and he can't, he's a newbie, he can't, or a novice, he can't fire at all. 91st will fire back. 91st has, good thing I didn't use my evasion. He has a +3 air to air against the BF-109, who has a -1. That's going to be a +4. That's a 10, and 91st gets a kill. So we'll give the 91st a kill and an experience point. And we'll move his counter again. And against the newbie, that's going to be a +4 again, because he's a -1. 10 again. And he, because he's a special counter, goes back to the original deck, never to be seen again. So the 91st gets 2 kills, 2 experience, and we move the destroyed counter one more time. And he will fly, the Focke-Wulf 190 will fly off, and that is the interception. Just Luftwaffe Squadron replenishment. I'm not even going to bother turning all them because we're going to fly back to base and they're not going to be able to do anything anyway. Fighter group returns to base. No, we do need to put down his engagement. He gets a -1, so that's a -2. He's still okay. We have no low intel, so we can keep going. Resolve target flak attacks are none. Now we're going to perform bombing attack on targets. And I'm stubborn. I'm just going to start on the tanks. In comes Scarlet. Scarlet's a +0. We're going to be dropping the M34s at a +0, and we're going to roll. +0. 8. That's good for 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. So he goes down to there. And that returns to the magazine. Now we've got an incendiary. We're going to try to drop that 0 on these troops. That's a +2 air to ground. And we have a 7, so we need a 5 or more. And that's 3. That's a miss. All right. So in comes the Memphis Belle. I don't think there's anything we do. Lead bomber. If the bomber's lead bomber, we're not. Okay, so we don't do anything on bombing. I've got to keep checking that. I'm not familiar with the single plane yet. Um, Memphis Belle's going to drop her payload on. I'm going to go on tanks again. That's a +1. We'll roll straight up with a +1. 10. Wow. That's 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're already starting to mow them down a little bit. Weed them down to where we can knock some of them off. I'm trying to get the bigger targets out of the way. It doesn't matter to me if they get through or not. Next one, there's 0. We need it's a +2 on these troops, so we're going to need a 5 or more. 6, we get an incendiary hit. And let me double check that. Just real quick. So much easier to use PDFs and search than it is to try to find things normally. Incendiary. If for an incendiary hit on an incendiary X target, roll another die, and on the X plus 7, an example, or 6 in our case, it is destroyed. So we hit. Now all we need to do is roll a 6. And we did roll a 6, so that troop is destroyed. Receive 2 VPs for each tactical unit destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 VPs in my log right away. Not sure how to do experience on this one. They destroyed 1, but they didn't destroy them all. We'll see. Raper comes in with his +2, and we're going to go for, let's go for these tanks -1. +1, I mean +2, -1's +1, and here's hoping has a 0, and then we're going to add his +2. That's +3 total. 9. So we got 4 hits on those, and those tanks, 1, 2, 3, 4 are gone. That's 2 more VPs. And we got to destroy all. So that returns to deck. That returns to deck. I don't think we get the anything particular for them except the regular mission. Alright, return out the magazine. Well done. Now we got 2 hits. Let's go for this tanks right here. He's got a 0, +2 for Raper. That's +1, +2, +3 for Raper. And we're rolling. That's an 8. That's 2 more hits. 1, 2, he's gone. So that's going to be another 2 victory points. We are getting victory points for it. Each tactical unit destroyed, yes. Alright. Okay, so that's done its job. Now comes my weak link with only 1 bomb, and we're going to go for the bridge. He's a -1. That's a -1. That's a -2. So really, we got to roll high. 8, 6. We got one hit on him, so we'll move that bridge down to there. So a fairly successful mission. There is no flak attacks, so we're going to draw our homeward bound event. Commander killed check. After mission, roll for each group with a commander that took damage. Nobody that has a commander took damage, so we will discard that. Move counter towards UK base. We're home. Take the response back. And take the target back. Alright. Mission debriefing. Determine final target damage. Well, we didn't destroy it, but we did get 6 points. I'm not quite sure how that works. So down in my notes, we're going to put this destroyed. I don't know what to put on that. I won't. Never played that before, so we'll just leave it at that. I'll keep the K's on there. I forgot to mark down the hits from my other bombers. I can't consider that for experience destroyed because we destroyed 3 of them, but there's still a ton left out, so I'm just going to give everybody on the ETO 1 experience. 91st, let's start here. 20th gets 1. 306 gets 1. 91st gets 1. 398th gets 1. It's like walking in molasses here. 1. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Return to base. That can get returned to the cup. Return to base. Wilson is my middle guy. Yes. Alright, return to base. Reaper. Alright, all in all, not bad. We got several of them out of the way and we reduced quite a few of them, so hopefully next time we can go in and do some more damage. Record VP's XP's done that. Record group status, we've done that. We got no other remaining mission. Go to pre-flight. Armed bombers. So let's get that group down here. Let's take this off, and I like to keep my bomber groups together up here and just let them hang out. Actually, we got 2 of them up here now. I let them hang out until I need them again, and then I keep my fighters separate also. Alright, let's go over here and get this will be my lead bomber, and this will be my second bomber. And Glantzberg, I'll have Glantzberg fly with the big boy on this one. Keep him up front. No, actually, you know what? Let's take Glantzberg on our ASW. Get as many options as we can on that one. I really want that sub out of there, as you can see. And we will take along our friends. Assign as escort. And Graham will come along. Purchase equipment, arm bombers. This is, let's get the target down there so we don't have to keep guessing. I'll put that in the UK base. This goes to target intel. This goes current target. That puts everything where we want it. We're going to have two extra bandits when we hit the target. And we have a reserve -1 incendiary. So we want to send some incendiary along just to help move that up a little bit. Let's send an incendiary on each just in case we get another jettison. And then B29, he has 10 left. He can't carry them. He can't carry them. He can carry these. These are cheaper. Let's do this. Let's take those. That's 6, and then a 4. That's 10, 11, 12. And for the B24, we can carry this. He gets 8, so let's carry 2 of these. Double check. I believe we can take them. The Ansons. Azons. Yes, Azons are available. M44s. I think they're always available. So 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 3, 6, 7, 8, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points used up on this mission, and that will zero us out. Alright, so we are at place commander tactics. We got to concentrate fire. Set up the display with mission counter and everything. We've got our group set up there. Put the target in 16. Fighter can continue on 6 bases with us, so they will turn around. We don't need 5, we don't need 4. We'll put 3 in there. He gets the flip. 2. I'm going to send him up here and 1 here. I'm trying to avoid as much as possible. I've only got 2 planes here, and I don't want to lose anything on the way down there. I want to complete. Alright, the roll for Luftwaffe response. Clear weather, we get a +1 on the response, and we also get a +1 on the air to ground. I6, that should be another high, and it is. Alright, draw target bound event card. Fighter miscommunication. Fighter escorts cannot meet up with bombers. Remove the fighter group. Return to base. That sucks. Even the best laid plans. So he gets a 1 for flying a mission, but nothing else. Alright. Move mission counter towards target. No formation check to be made. Luftwaffe squad did interception. Everybody with 1 around. So we got 1 that can roll from the 0. That's all, I mean, from the run range. He's going to come in on the white side up. That's going to be an ME410. And we will get taken on by him. And we're going to resolve bandit attacks. Oh, that's right. He's not there. We got to roll. How quickly we forget. 3. I'm going after the lead bomber. Oh, and I did forget. Speaking of forgetting, post mission. Check next open mission box. Earn XP per the XP earned by position chart. We were middle. We get 1 XP. So we're going to increase that by 1. I'm going to go with, I'm going to spend both of my points there real quick to bring up the lead one more time to 0. So if we become the lead bomber, we don't drag the whole group down. And if bomber was damaged, roll for mechanic to fix. No. If successful, no. If crew members were killed, no. Use unspent XPs to adjust ATA value or mechanic value, or purchase a tactic. And we're using that for the delete air to ground. Alright, so that's all we have to do for that. I forgot about that. Over here, back over here. 499, he got a durability of 1. We're subtracting 1 for all bandits, 2 for all bandits attack, that's -3. He gets 3 attacks coming in under the white. First one in, 9. -3 is 6. He's going to put damage on the 499th. And 499th will retaliate +2. -1 is a +3. That's an 8. Nothing going there. Flip. Alright, they come in -3. 6, 3 is a miss. We retaliate +3. 8, 9, 10, 11, and they get a kill. 499th gets a kill. We're racking them up here today. And an experience point for such. And we're going to move this one more slot. Alright, we're going to resolve bandit attacks. Did that. Adjust Luftwaffe squadron replenishment. They came from 3 zones, so we'll put them there. Fighter group returns. They already did. Now we're going to move mission counter towards target again. There's nobody within range of us, so we're going to move mission counter towards target again after we adjust this. So rotate counterclockwise, move towards target, check for interception. We got 2 fighters coming at us here. These get 2 extra bandits over the target. I don't remember, but do they come out at a range of 1, or are they just staying over target? Bandits. Bear with me. I like to make sure I don't lead anybody astray. Bandits. Place the target bandits counter in the same hex as the target with the matching number up. Draw the indicated number of bandit counters when the mission group enters the target hex. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't want to play that wrong. So we're going to bring 2 from the 1 range. They'll be on the white side up. And we get a veteran. And we get a, and this is going to be group, so we're just rolling 1, which is 2, going to be lead group again. So in will come the veteran, -3, that's 4. He gets a damage on our friends on the 499th, and that goes up to 2 damage. And the flak, that's considered flak in my opinion. We'll add 2 to their die roll. 8, 9, 10. I wished I hadn't. That's 3 more damage. All right. I hate when I interpret rules that way. And he fires back 499th, plus 2. Well, that's 5. Yes, barely okay still. Plus 2, minus 2 is 0, so we need a 10. Nothing. Flip up, forgot to set the counter back. Second attack in, minus 3. It's 0, no attack. We need a 10. Nothing. Flip the counter for the third attack, minus 3. 2 is a miss. We attack back, nothing, and he flies off. To be seen again. And we're going to do adjust the squadrons. All right. Move mission counter towards target. Now we will be over target. We have the two bandits come in from the target from this extra draw, and they'll come in black. We got a novice and we have a regular. We roll a 4, so they once again are going after the lead. They're going to knock him down. I'll reset this. And the F109 comes in first, subtracting 3. That's a 6. He misses. We return, firing with 2. We need an 8 or more. Missing. The novice comes in, minus 3. That's a miss. We attack him. We need 7. And we got a 10. He goes back to the novice deck, and the 499th gets another kill. Now we're getting rid of the novices fast enough. And we're going to move this over to here. Remove a Luftwaffe counter and reset the 0. I'm going to remove this counter because we are over that target when we damaged it. All right. So last attack in, minus 3, 8, 5, missing. We fire back. We need a 8, missing. He flies off into the sunset. Okay, adjust squadron replenishment. Rearmed. He goes counterclockwise. We are now over the target. No previous damage to be applied. I'll move this down here so I can see it. We don't need to roll for low intel. Resolve flak attacks. We're going to be doing 2 rolls. We're adding 2 for flak. And for Hog Wild, we're subtracting 1. So that's going to be adding 1 on 2 dice. 8 and a 7. That's 3 damage. That's going to hurt. It's going to put us into 1, 2, 3. That's going to put us squarely into the shaken zone. So we'll be a -1 when we drop now. So we get a -1, +1 for clear weather is 0, +1 for the target. So we're adding 1. First bomb, M44, adding 1, 3, 4. We get 1 hit on target. Up, 2, 3. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4. -1 is 3. So we're adding 3. That 3 should have been a 6. That's 2 hits. And I should have done -2 flak too. Oh, I'm messing up big time today. +2, -2, and he rolled a 7 and a 6. And +2, -3, so it would have been a -1. So that would have been a 6 and a 5. That would have been 1 damage, which would take him back. Boy, I'm messing up today big time. Decrease, Greg, not increase. Decrease. Decrease. That'll put us at 6. So that means he's still in the okay range. So our 3, 6, 7 for a 44 would have still been 2 hits. Oh boy, gotta quit messing up. I'm going to lead everybody astray. Second bomb down, they were going to add 0 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 for the weather, minus 1. No, we don't have a minus 1 anymore, so we're at plus 4. Plus 4. Yes, plus 4. 3. 7 again, adding 2. He goes back to the deck. Oh, magazine. And that's why we careful. Unselect it. Return the magazine. Didn't realize I had it selected, and that takes everything out of there. M34 is up next. Plus 2, plus 3 for the target, plus 4 for the weather. No negatives. Plus 4. 6. 2 more hits. At least we're getting damage on it. That returns the magazine. Could have done a lot more damage, though. Oh boy, I'm messing up again, aren't I? No, that's bandits and flags, so we're good. Okay, we're good. I'm getting paranoid here. So for the incendiary, we're adding straight up 4, and we get the incendiary hit. Return that to magazine. So he comes through, gets 6 damage and incendiary. Not what I was hoping to get from him. I mean, I'll take whatever I get, but I was hoping for a lot bigger payload off of that. And we're barely over light damage right now. So Death Dealer comes in. We're going to subtract 2 for flak. We're adding 2 for flak as per the rules. And we're subtracting 0. So that's going to be 2 rolls straight up. 3 and an 8. The 8 will be 2 damage on him. Alright, he's going to drop his bombs. First one in is going to be the Anzon. And we're going to add 2 for the Anzon. Plus 0 for him. Add 2 for that. Add 2 for the high to intel. That's plus 4. Plus 5 for the card. Plus 6 for the weather. 7. 2 more hits. Oh boy. And again, plus 6. 9. That's more like it. 3 hits. Now we're squarely up to high. So if we get that incendiary roll of 7, 6, or 6, we will destroy this target. And he has an incendiary to drop too. That's going to hit, but you can only have 1 incendiary hit. So 11 he got 5 in an incendiary. This is typical of your first day or your first week or 2 of missions, because nobody has any good modifiers, and of course the dice are never there. Okay, so let's get back to our checklist here. Draw a homeward bound event card. Germans want revenge. Reroll Luftwaffe response. Add 3 to the response roll. What the heck did I just do? Interesting. Sometimes Vassal's really fun. Ah, I see. I hit. Somehow managed to get that. Don't know why it did that, but it's not supposed to. Alright. Boy, that confused the crap of me. I went to roll a die, and I hit the wrong one. That's what happened. Okay. So let's roll the die then. We were rolling the die. 4. Luftwaffe response. 4, 5, 6, 7. Still going to be high. Move mission counter towards UK base. Oh, I missed something. We got to bring 2 more bandits in under white boxes because I missed them coming from 18. I probably shouldn't be playing right now. My brain is a little mushy. He will have 1 attack, and he's going to attack the lead group again. -3 on his attack is miss. 499th comes back, +2, missing. So nothing big came from it, and they're not going to be able to respond. Oh boy. Come on, Greg, get it together. Alright, we're going to rotate them. They're recharged. This can come back over there. That goes there. I'm going to move once towards base. He rearms. Nobody's in range. Once towards base. Remove that. He is now back in range. We'll draw 1 bandit coming in on a white box. And he will go after lead bomber again. Alright, he's going to come in and attack 2. That's a miss. We're going to come back and attack with a +2. 7, that's a 9 almost, but not quite. And he flies off into the sunset. And we return to the base. Determine final target damage status. So we need to roll our incendiary die. Now we need a 6 or more. 9. We have destroyed the target. We have 11 right now, which is heavy. That extra 2 damage takes us above and beyond target damage. So we have destroyed the base. That's a 4. We're going to send that back to deck. We're going to take target 3 and return that. We're going to take this target and we're going to discard that. And we're going to put a build marker up here on the next month. And we're going to put 4 experience points in our cache. And first time I can remember where I got 10 XPs in the first week. Very nice indeed. And I can return to deck now. Very nice indeed. I'll take that for a start. Report VPs and XPs. We definitely get the 2 on this for everybody involved. And he does not because he did not fly the mission. And so they return to base. They return to base. And perform ASW mission. Alright, our ASW mission will be Glantzberg. I'm going to go ahead and put him down there just so I can keep track of things. Make lead group. Glantzberg comes down. And ASW and we need 7+. Get his bomber group up there. This is still, we just straight roll up against the ASW. All we do is roll on that one. So we're looking for a 7+ to damage that U-boat. We're going to add the air to ground. So we're going to add his ASW, which is +2, so we need a 5. And we're going to need his +2, which is a 3. So we need to roll a 3 or more to get rid of that ASW. And we roll a 5, and we do. Return to U-boats. Successful mission. And he gets 2 victory points, 2 experience points. right. Double check that. All right. When the SW mission, attack each U-boat counter with roll a die and add the group ATG modifier and the U-boat counter ATG modifier, which we did. On a modified roll of 7 or higher, remove the U-boat counter from the map, which we did. You earn 2 VPs for each U-boat sunk. We did that. No mission path is used. We didn't do that, so that's fine. B-24 bomber group that executes the ASW mission gets 1 XP for the mission plus 1 XP for each U-boat sunk. We sunk 1, so we get 2 XP as if it was a regular mission. Very nice. And we are really kicking some butt today. So we're going to add that right there because we secured that. Now he can go back to return to base. Glansberg will come back up to his position as aircraft wing commander. We can return him back over here. Keep my bomber groups together. There we go. And that's the end of the week. Perform target repair rolls. Nobody's left to do any. Add replenishment to rested groups. Nobody rested. Advance week marker to week 2. And we go back to the beginning, and I will start at the beginning next time we talk. I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm sorry for the mistakes I made this time. It's what happens when you get excited to test play and you've been working all day on this thing. You kind of get a little foggy. So thanks for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed this. Hope it helped some of you. Make you feel better about making mistakes because you see that I make them too. All right. Thanks again, and you all enjoy the rest of your day.